We're gonna be a thing.
Okay, here we go. Last time, our adventurers were in the throne room. Winks had just looked at the compass of desire. It pointed west towards the bleeding hills. However, he managed to hide it from his friends. As they start to carry off the king, the queen addresses our adventurers again. I do hope that you've all had some rest last evening, because you all rested. I forgot to mention that. We all took a nap. Everyone's at full HP. Great work.
That's very good.
Right.
We're all healed.
We're all healed up, and you're ready to go out on your adventure to collect the king's artifacts. Yes?
I already need an aside. So we
Okay.
ended last time. I was quite crippled. I have
Sorry.
written in my
You're
notes 9 ribs fucked.
Your ribs are unfucked.
So everything is good. I'm at 100%.
Yes, you
Okay.
had a nice rest in our...
Quite the magic here.
Can I get some credit for that as the
No,
healer of the
we-
group?
Negative.
Actually asked all of the doctors to not let you examine anything. You were locked away after what you did to my lovely husband.
It was such an accident, and like
Yes.
it's a learning experience. You
I'm
kind of you grow.
going to be quite real with you. You're a nice lady, but don't speak to me. You murdered my husband. So please never talk to me again. Anyway,
Absolutely, I would
Never!
never.
my subjects, we must continue. So, your journey begins today, but before you go, a bit of advice. Our wise old man in the city can help you on your journey and give you a first start. I've not left the castle in many a year. Oh, the king didn't let me leave. It's a long and complicated dramatic story, but anyway, so I would suggest you visit the wise man before you go, but I must go. Many bodies to bury, including my beloved.
If you need any help,
Shut up, bitch! Very well. Please, I must go. Thank you.
Well, it seems like we must go speak to this old man. But beforehand, I could use a drink.
Okay. What time of day is it right now?
the fuck does that
Oh,
matter? You going for
The
happy
sun
hour?
is rising as
If
our
it's-
heroes...
9 a.m. drinking beer is a little obscure. If it's 9 p.m., drinking beer is great.
You just witnessed a murder from a cyborg standing next to you.
No, that was
What
last night. It's the
consciousness?
day after.
The heroes awaken as the sunbeams
Jesus
go through the grand hall,
Okay.
and they stand outside of the grand castle. The town of Karglar is waking up. They're rebuilding. It seems like it's not the first time the whole place has been burned down, and it won't be the last. As the heroes walk through the streets of Karglar, they discuss what they will do on this early dew-covered morn.
I say we go talk to the old man.
Very well. I can accept that. But drink afterwards.
Very good. That I can agree with. Work first, drink second.
They walk through the streets of Karglar, peasants in the mud looking at them with esteem. Several goblins tip their fedoras at whatever is it, Winks, the most popular person. The women and men stare at Anne Needles. She walks. Still, her cyborg appearance is quite frightening and strange to the small, poor community of Karglar. And Bartrand is, well, nobody really makes eye contact because he is so burly and frightening, even though he is a lover at heart. They walk.
Okay. We're walking. I just want to get to the old dude. That's really what I'm getting at here.
It is important that we talk and develop our characters.
So how's your wife?
My wife is dead. She
Why
died.
the fuck am I on this show?
Take your time! Take your time!
So my wife died about 3 months ago. Hence why the business has been so good, because I've just been dealing with that to handle my emotions. I've been channeling it into my work. So thank you for bringing that up. We're still trying to figure out where you came from. I still don't really understand how a stone iron cast cyborg is here.
I mean, I think I'm no different from all of you. I think we're
You are
know,
different.
You are
one
very
big
different.
community working together. I don't think it's really important to focus on my cyborgness right now. I think it's very triggering, actually, to bring that up in front of me right now.
I understand. It's very easy to do that these days. Lots of triggers everywhere, pulled all the time. However, I am curious as to how you came to be in this place.
All right. So my dad
Uh-huh.
and my mom, they really loved each other.
I know where this is going.
And they found an arm in the street after the last time Karglar was lit up in flames and raised it as their own. And, you know, I think I turned out pretty nice for someone with such a rough start. Thank you for asking.
Yes, I can agree with that.
So I think I see this old man's house about 100 meters away. I think we should make haste because if someone else finds these elements before us, remember, they could take the king's power. We have the king's soul stone. We need to make haste here, folks. This is a big deal.
The three adventurers walk into a dilapidated hut. Inside, they hear a voice, and as they enter the doorway, they see an old man come out from the back room. Who goes there into my heart of mystery? Oh, it's the three drunkards. Hello, hello. My name is Cherry Rouge.
Hello, Cherry Rouge.
The wizard. Welcome, welcome. What brings you to the wise hut of the old wizard?
Well, first, that is such a beautiful name. Can you please tell me the story of that?
Ah, Cherry Rouge goes back many generations. It was given to me by my father, Captain Rouge of the 3rd Brigade of Kobold Warriors. 1,000 kobolds fell under his mighty sword. Their cherry blood rang through his mouth like a rush indeed. Cherry Rouge, the family name. Now, anyway, I would like you all to state your business. I'm a very busy, wise wizard.
Well, we've been told by the good lady, the queen.
Stop! I can see something in you. A journey, a mystery. Yes, yes. You seek to travel west, do you not?
Nay, sir. We seek to travel east to
Yes,
the leading hills.
east, that's what I meant. Indeed, good, yes, yes. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you buy some of my wizardly wares, I will do 2 things for you.
Ooh.
I will investigate some of your items and tell you more about them. And also, I will give you information for your adventure. For sale today, I have this beautiful wand. The old man pulls out from his pocket a seemingly normal stick. He puts it on the counter. 200 gold pieces. What do you say?
I would buy this in a heartbeat, but some fuck didn't give me any gold.
Okay, yeah, we need a sidebar. What is the gold status? I don't have a gold thing on my
You
chart.
started with 250. I started with 150.
Okay, we don't. I need to write that down again. So
Okay,
I have 300.
You drive a hard bargain. The old man goes through his drawer and he picks out a single feather and puts it next to the wand. 100 gold pieces, and that's as low as I will go.
For the wand and the feather.
50.
I will buy the wand and the feather.
Sold. Thank you, God. The old man gives the wand to Zyori. Or, excuse me.
To Winks.
Winks. Winks inspects the wand. It is...
What about the feather?
Oh. It is, quakes with minimal power. It is not the best wand in the world, and it has pretty much depleted on its battery charge of magic. Not too good.
Well, I'm not sure this will come in handy, but I'd like to put it in my bag of holding, which, again, quote, holds unlimited shit.
Yeah, very good. Enjoy.
Okay.
Who wants the feather?
You know, I think it'd be a really, really nice decoration piece. I've got all these, weird seams and bolts that I could just use a little sprucing up, little femininity.
I can shove it in any of those.
Oh, my. The critical failure. The
How did I
old
fail
man
in
hands the
purchasing?
feather to Annie. She's allergic to feathers.
I don't have senses.
She's medically allergic with metal.
She's medically allergic to
She
feathers.
drops the feather and it is destroyed. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for purchasing my wares.
I'm really
Okay,
glad
so
about
how about the information?
Ah, right. Let me use my psychic powers of wizardly magic. One moment. I see you travel east. You're looking for someone. He's short, hideous in nature. I can see him, yes. You'll have to travel to the Bleeding Hills. Something about saving the kingdom, but to travel east, you'll need to go through the Forest of Fuckeries. There is but one man in this town who can lead you. My lover. Chardon! Chardeep! Come out here, lover! The old man beckons to the back room. He knocks on the door of a mysterious, heavy nature. A thundering is heard from the inside, and a lone figure emerges from out of the door.
That's you, Chardeep.
Oh shit, I've been in a coma for so long, I don't even know what the fuck is happening. Hello.
Shawdeep, this is my lover, Shawdeep. He is a ogre wizard. His mother was an ogre, and his father was me. That's why he's an ogre wizard. Shawdeep, my love, welcome. You are the only one in this town who has dared ever exit Karglar City, for out there is madness, wilderness that no one escapes, especially in the forest of fuckery. But my son and lover, Shawdeep, has gone through it several times. Shawdeep, say hello to our guest.
I want to die.
Shawdeep looks down at himself.
We shall not die today, Shawdeep. There are many battles to fight.
Yeah, I'm taking you all with me.
Indeed, you have me to protect you. It will be okay.
Shawdeep, tell us about your adventures past in the forest of fuckery. They do not know the dangers within.
Oh.
Shawdeep. He's a little shy. I'll go ahead. The forest are
understand.
said to eat up anyone who enters. They are guarded by a mysterious forest entity who does not let anyone pass. But if you hope to make it through the bleeding hills, you must pass through the forest of fuckery. My son and lover will guide you. But first, you must buy more from me. Shawdeep, what do we have for sale?
Got your dildo collection in the back.
Ah, yes! Your mother did love that, Shawdeep, as you do know.
I said it was your dildo.
Yes, my dildo collection, Shawdeep. You were there watching, you scamp.
How big is Chardeep relative to Beltran?
What
Bartran?
are we talking about there, little goblin?
Well, I was thinking meters in height, but
Shawdeep stands as shorter than Bartran. He is an
Obviously.
ogre. Ogres are naturally known to be muscular, large ones. But, however, Shawdeep is very timid for an ogre. They're known for their anger and their sour face, but he looks quiet, reserved, and quite wise. His wizardly blood flows, and you get the feeling that he's a pretty good guy.
So, Chardeep, what's your weaponry looking like? What's your battle experience to get us through the forest of fuckery here? Because we're looking for a leader and we don't know what to expect.
Hello, I am a wizard. I have magic.
It's true, he does. He's very powerful.
Ah, the king had quite good magic too.
Indeed, we relied on him almost entirely to carry us through the first fight. So perhaps you will do the same.
Yes.
Woo! All right. Thank you so much. It's been so great meeting you, and we're really, really excited to go on this journey together.
Sounds like you want to purchase the dildo.
You know,
You said we had to buy your shit. That's the only thing that you have in stock so far.
I will give you a discount. You can have the brand new one for 100 gold pieces.
sold.
Or the
Robbery.
slightly used for 1.
You know, it's a pretty good discount.
They didn't really have antibacterials though. And
That thing
I
I
mean,
just want to
I-
say,
Karglar.
the more used it is, the more magic it has.
Karglar?
Wisdom speaks.
I-
1 gold for the used one.
Very well.
That's the
I will
sale.
borrow it from them.
Karglar magic.
Sold! You purchased the 1 gold dildo. It is not a good smell or look. You hold it in your hands, disgusted, and quickly...
This was a terrible mistake, and I hand it to you.
You know, as someone with familiar in germs, and I've been around that microbiology
Touch
stuff.
it.
It's just, it's
I'll
not
take it.
something.
A moment. Smoog. Purge this thing of its impurities.
Smoog jumps out from the back of the backpack of Bartran. He opens up his fire lizard mouth, and out comes a 16. He cleans it of all bacteria. It is like a fresh and new oldie time instrument of love. Anyway,
So is it magical?
yeah, no,
Not anymore.
not anymore.
So now we have a
Anyway,
Phallic
I
piece of
made you
wood,
a
okay.
deal.
Take this.
I got it.
I made you a deal. Give me one of your items, and I will tell you of it.
Dildo.
No, I owned the... I'll take it. I mean, I had it for years, but whatever. Now, if you give me any one of your items, I will explain it to you and reveal its secrets, and then send you on my way with my son and lover, Shawdeep.
I have the king's lightning staff. You want to get some more info on how to use that?
I'd rather get some more info on the soul stone, because I don't
Oh, well, I
really
do
know
know the soul
exactly
stone.
what a soul
That is
stone
buried in my
is.
shoulder and it's never coming out.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Maybe we shouldn't tell him about the soul stone. Okay,
What?
all right.
The what?
Nothing.
I'm into the lightning staff. Well, what about the crown? Wasn't there something special about the crown? The king said that it has. Let's ask him about the crown.
All right. Well, we have the king's crown here, harvested from his totally dead corpse.
Ah,
It's not
yes.
like we
What?
just robbed
What?
the body.
What? How did you
It's-
get that?
It was he was just sitting there. No
We
one was
found it
using
defending the king. Unfortunately, he died in the heat
It was
of
a
battle.
horrible accident. No one was responsible.
Additionally, he wrote it in his will. Smoog was to have the crown as he was afraid of the dragon.
Cherry Rouge looks at his son and lover, Shardeep, and he whispers gently into his ear. The fuck is wrong with these guys? Did they kill the king, Shardeep? Do you trust these fools?
Gotta be better than staying in your company, so I'm with them.
Very well.
Thank
all right.
you so much, sir. It's been really great having
All
you
right,
communicate
well,
on our behalf.
I will tell you about that. Wait a second. Wait a second. I sense something. That's a normal crown. That's garbage. But I sense something else. Magic. A dead. You there, small goblin.
Yes.
What did you find on that king?
I begrudgingly and slowly pull out the compass of desire.
No, the compass. You idiot. Do you have any idea what you hold in your hands?
No.
That is the cursed compass of Cookenstow.
The cursed compass of Cookenstow.
You idiot.
No.
This is not simply a ripoff of Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. It points to what you want most, but if you do not obtain it, it will slowly drain your life and kill you. Get that shit out of my shop, you fool!
How long do I have before it drains me if I don't find it?
Oh, you have time, but if you ever stray from the path that the compass points, it slowly will kill you until you are no more. Quite like Shardeep's mom after a nice night, am I right, Shardeep? My son.
Kill yourself.
Oh, you scamp.
You're why I'm like this.
All right, anyway. I'm very wizardly
Okay.
and old, so I must bid you adieu. Is there anything you want from Sherry Rouge? Or may I go to my wizardly nap?
Do you happen to sell, board certificates for medical practicers?
What?
Just in case something happened to my totally legal one, can I just practice some
I
some
don't
medicine?
think-
Yes,
This old-
yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Shardeep reaches under the counter and scribbles on a piece of parchment with a ink pen. He puts it on the counter. It is written in childlike handwriting. It says, "Doctor Woman." 1 gold!
Can I just trade you the dildo? Because it's kind
No!
of equal.
I've had my time with said
No, I
dildo.
wrote on this. This shit's magic.
This shit's magic!
All right, 1 gold. And
What?
now I can legally practice medicine when given this paper, right?
Very well.
Inside the
A
city
12.
of
He,
Karglar.
he gives you the pamphlet. It does seem like it has magic. It seems like the old wizard did not realize that he wrote on Shardeep's magic tome and gives it over to you. All right, get the fuck out of my house. Nice meeting you. And Shardeep, you remember what to do, right? Every time we have visitors through the forest of fuckery,
Yeah, alright, let's go.
All right.
All right.
On we go.
I'm so excited.
The
All
heroes exit the shop and start walking towards the gates. The gates slowly start to creak open. Gasps are heard from the people. Again, Karglar City has the highest walls in all the kingdom. Not many people ever leave. Out there is thought of lawlessness, magic, and danger. Those who leave seldom come back. But one of them is Shardeep. They walk out the gates and they thunder behind them. In front of them, a grand and treacherous-looking wood. They begin to walk towards the forest.
Okay. Is there a path in the forest?
In front of them, they see not very much. It's just a very thick wood. There seems to be one open archway, however, where a cobblestone path does lead into the forest of fuckeries.
Well, I say we trot down the yellow brick lane and see what the forest of fuckery has in store, yes?
I agree, but before we go, Shardeep, what is the most dangerous thing in the forest? What should we watch out for the most?
I have a confession to make.
Yes?
Okay.
So, when That old man said that I've been the only person to leave this city and come back.
Yes?
Not for any like knowledge about the wood. I left because I ran away because I could not stand being in that place. Ran into the woods to try and kill myself. But for some reason the woods wouldn't let me. I always came back. So I know nothing about this place.
We can learn together. It's going to be really beautiful.
Well, in that case, I think Bartran should lead as we walk through the archway.
I
Thank
will
you,
lead.
Shawdeep.
Yes, that was quite insightful.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you trusting us, total strangers, with that information. And I promise
The trees
to do
also
my best.
make great wood on these trees is great for dildos. That's about it.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
Well,
very good.
I don't know if any of us even have a blade to harvest wood, but good to know. Now, I think I would like to pull out my rope of long, the unlimited rope, and I want to try to tie it to the side of the archway so that we can... Now, if I understand how the rope works, it goes forever, but it doesn't have tension. Like, you can't use it to basically climb stuff. So I want to use it as a breadcrumb so we can get back to where we came from, since it'll go forever.
That is a surprisingly
That's
clever
so
idea.
Smart.
Right? Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Winks, that was well done.
I'm a goblin. What'd I get?
That's a 9.
Fantastic.
Who speaks?
Oh my god. That is... Slacks, that's your
Channel
team
switched.
speak at home in the channel. That would be...
User was moved to
what's
your
happening at your
channel.
house right
My
now?
girlfriend is cheating on me! Alright, anyway.
Okay.
Right. Winx takes the rope of long. It is a enchanted rope that it has no end on one side and it just keeps going. He ties it to a tree on the outside of the city gates, and they venture deep into the forest. They walk. As they look above, the canopy is almost completely black as they travel. The forest blocks out the sun and blocks out anything. All they hear is the crickets and creatures and falling, aching trees as they walk throughout. Anyone could get lost in here, and it appears our heroes are starting to get a bit worried as they travel.
No,
Well,
I am never worried.
I'm not quite sure what
However.
direction we're supposed to be going in, but I do have some pretty intense night vision.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I can only
What's his
see...
night vision?
I can see the darkness, but I can't see the path, just shapes. It's one-dimensional.
I
Okay.
sometimes see the darkness, but Smoog always brings me out of it. He's a cheery fellow.
I also have a forever torch, a torch that never goes out.
That
Perhaps we
is
could just
a
use
good
that
idea.
instead. Then we could all see.
That's an excellent idea. I like to see.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. 18. Wings pulls out the forever torch from his satchel and lights it on the ground, just striking it like a match. It lights up, and they can see several animals scurry away, and they were encroaching on them. They didn't even know. Shardeep looks, and he sees something in the distance. A pair of very bright eyes lurched over in the darkness behind the wood.
I want to switch my treads to light and then jump on Bartran's back. Without asking permission.
13. You do that without asking permission.
All right.
It's like a small flea on my back. But
Anyone else like to do anything?
Well, I would like to jingle my teeth necklace to see if these creatures are just friendly and want to play.
14. You jingle the teeth necklace. You start to hear something coming from that direction. It does not sound good.
I mean, it's just
It
misunderstood.
sounds like another Dodongler.
No, I'm sure it's just a misunderstood creature. We just got to give it a little bit of love. I'd like to continue to beckon it closer to us.
Well, you can do that on your next turn. It
Okay.
is Bartran's turn.
well, I must step between this and my. I
Hello?
must step between
Got
this
it
thing.
now, sorry.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Very good. I step between the thing and my companions. I flex my arms and take out the great hammer.
The Great Hammer.
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Ooh!
Uh-oh.
It's a critical failure.
Fuck!
Bartran reaches for the Great Hammer, trying to bring it out and pull it out in an exciting motion and slam it on the ground. However, He manages to grab Winks by the legs, who is on his back, and slams him into the ground face first. Winks
God.
cries out, receiving 8 damage.
8 damage.
It is now.
Too many crickets.
It is Shardeep's turn.
How much did I have?
Shardeep.
Oh, all right. I mean, I don't fucking know any of you. I'm okay seeing how this plays out.
Abandoning good
Just gonna stand in the back, arms crossed.
Shardeep stands in the back, not motioning or moving. He stands completely still. However, you can see that the creature's eyes almost don't even see him on the right of your party, since he doesn't seem to have made a single movement. They are darting back and forth between the 3 of you.
Okay.
I think he's playful.
What would you like to do?
Again, continue to beckon him forward. Just give him a little pat. Show him we're not
Okay.
enemies. We're here to communicate as a group and just really be present with each other.
Well, after we're done singing Kumbaya, I would like to pull out my crossbow and then throw my forever torch towards the creature and take a shot at it.
But what if it hurts it?
Well, by my metrics, it seems like it's already been provoked. It's a dog-eat-dog world. We don't really have a good doctor here, so I think we should shoot first and ask questions later in the, quote, forest of fuckery.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Dear God.
It is a 8. Now remember, a 10 is exactly what you want to do. Anything lower is a little less. So, Winks takes out his crossbow and his forever torch and fires a bolt into the distant wood. You can hear it clunk against a tree. The creature looks at the arrow as it slares back and starts slowly moving towards you. One paw comes out of the woods. It is long. The talons scrape in the ground, making a sound against the gravel. Sparks come out of it. You hear another growl. It's even madder now.
Are we sure it's not trying to communicate that it just
I mean, you
it
can
wants,
roll on it.
I would really love to approach the creature and show it that we are truly there to love mutually.
I'm gonna
Can
watch
I-
this happen.
What?
Can I magic something
Sure,
to
sure,
see what it's
Shardeep.
like?
Would you like to do it before or after Needle's attempt?
Before. I would like to see what this thing. Do I have a spell of like clairvoyance or some shit?
You do now. All right, here
Okay.
we go. We'll roll it out. A 4. Shardeep looks into the woods and says bluntly, "There's something out there." Clairvoyance was used. Continue.
Amazing. Well, now
Thank
that
you,
we-
Shardeep.
All right.
Here,
All right, here we go. We're gonna roll on your kindness.
Okay. So,
Nearly a 20, but it ended up being a 2. Okay. Needle slowly walks towards the creature, and with every step, you can hear the growling increase.
Hi there. How you doing? I want to communicate that I'm here as a friend.
Another paw comes out of the wood and scrapes against the ground.
It's
Suddenly, out from the darkness, a large creature leaps on front of Needles. It is a hellhound. The
Oh,
back
no.
of its back is on fire. Its large sloth-like claws digging into Needles on the shoulders.
so we're both a little different. I think we can really work here and have something in common.
okay.
It is
well,
Bartran's turn.
yeah.
Oh my God! It's a hellhound! Quickly, attack! I scream as I run towards it, bringing out my less great hammer. Not so great hammer.
Oh, okay. You rush towards the hellhound with not so great hammer and put a mighty blow into the side of its head, flinging it off of Needles, and it lands onto a tree. The tree starts to catch a flame, and the hellhound receives 10 damage out of 30.
Okay. I now that we have vision of it, I want to pull out the crossbow and take another shot, and I want to aim right for the heart.
Okay.
I think we can reconsider and just try to work through our differences.
I have now completely ignored and just continued to do my own thing in my top hat and scarf.
You have. Winks takes out his crossbow and fires a shot. It's an 18 on the dice roll. He hits it square inside of the eye. It howls out, "Woo!" as fire shoots from its back and lurches back into the ground. It has received a massive 12 damage.
I should have used this crossbow in the last battle.
It is now Shardeep's turn.
So I see this hellhound, and it reminds me very much of myself when I was trapped with
Do you
that
need
old
someone
man.
to talk to?
And I feel for this guy, so I try and heal it.
Okay. I really feel like we have a connection here.
I'm trying to heal the fucking hellhound.
All right.
Critical hit. Shardeep raises his hands and makes a noise. And the hellhound gets up straight. It is no longer hurt. However, it is no longer angry. Out from its paw falls a single thorn of dragon glass. And looks at Shardeep and runs over, licking him with his hellhound tongue.
And it's still on fire.
And
right?
it's still on fire, but it appears it wants to help you now at this moment.
Okay, so
This is everything I ever wanted.
sidebar, I just remembered, nasty hangover. I can talk to animals, but animals hate me.
That is
So
correct.
I want to try to talk to it in the nicest way possible, just to gauge what's going on with it.
Sure, all goblins have the ability to speak to animals. However, most animals hate Winks. This one is no exception. You have rolled a 5. Winks goes over to the hellhound and begins to speak to him. The hellhound will now respond. Speak.
Wait, you
Hello?
want me?
Speak to it, man.
Hello. Why were you attacking us?
Huh?
That's
Because you're in the fucking forest. I'm hungry. I'm a fucking hellhound. What are you talking to me for?
okay.
Can we do some translating
Hey, who
here?
are these people in my forest, huh?
If I could just cut in,
Who's the chick who keeps talking to me? I tried to maul her fucking face up. I like this guy, old Shardeep. Who's this ogre guy? He's nice. He heals me up. Got
Okay.
that dragon glass out of me. I feel fucking great.
So, question.
I
very
mean,
important. Oh, go ahead.
I
Charlie.
will.
Charlie.
Would you like to travel with us? I will call you Artur, and
Hey, what's he saying?
will
I don't
feed you.
speak ogre, but I like this dude. He healed me up.
He says he wants to call you Artur,
Hey, that sounds like a name, man, huh?
and that you could come with
oh,
us.
he's eating my shoes.
And maybe Mr. Roo is eating a shoe again.
Mr. Roo, come here, baby.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make you a deal here. You guys want to get through the forest? Because I fucking live here. I know this place like the back of my paw. Not the paw with dragon glass in it. Fuck you, Winks. Anyway,
Okay.
I can get you out of here, huh? I'm gonna make you one deal, though. You don't ever... You leave. I don't like you.
All right. Well, we want to get out of here the other way because
What?
we're close to the entrance. So
Yeah.
saying we get out of here implies we go back the way we came.
Yeah, I
we
know.
want to go deep. We want to go deep.
You want to go deep?
We got to go deep.
I'm
We
gonna
got to
go
get
deep.
through the forest of fuckery. We got to get to the other side.
I'm
We're
gonna
trying.
go with whoever you want, but I don't want to fucking go with you, is what I'm saying. I don't like you.
What about me?
Okay.
She talking
Guys,
to me? I don't
he
understand
says he says he doesn't like us.
Mr.
Or me.
Roo, stop. That's my favorite shoe. Please. I just want
Mr. Roo, my
Mr.
immersion-
Root. His name's fucking Artur.
All right, give me our tour.
Artur, come here.
What? What
We
is
got-
happening?
He's literally eating a
dancing.
shoe.
Oh, are you
Throw your
dancing.
feet slaps. Your dog is just.
Oh.
God damn it.
Rexy, come here.
We had to pause the game for your dedongler.
All right.
Okay, so where were we? Artur.
So, yeah. I'm Artur now. That's my name. Hey, look at me, Ma. I got a name. Look at me, Ma. I was
named you
one
after...
puppet of 15. I was the weakest of them. They left me to die.
All right, he says that he was very weak. Something about being a pup. I think we can get him to come with us, but we all have to be very nice. He doesn't seem to like me, but he really seems to like Shardeep.
Shardeep's the man, dude. I go to fucking hell and back. That's a hellhound joke. You love it.
I named him after my old dog, who ran away. But hey, he's back now.
Shardeep,
Okay.
I am thrilled for your you're reuniting with a long-lost love, but we must continue through the forest now. Perhaps we can have Artur lead us.
Does anyone have any food that we could try to feed Artur here to get him?
Hey, I like food.
He seems hungry.
I do
Give
have
him
some
your
of that
hand.
flesh from the king still clinging to my tube arm.
Hey, I love flesh. Let's roll it. I ain't lying. It's another critical failure somehow.
Oh, I just
Needles
wanted to
tries
help.
to take the flesh out from her arm cannon and gently puts it in front of Artur. As he puts his mouth around it, much like a young dog around the nipple of its mother, She misfires it, shooting the flesh and bone through Artur.
What the fuck?
She basically put a gun to its head and blew its brains out. Oh my god! Artur lays in a bloody hump on the ground.
No!
Actually crying.
Can I try Goblin Heal on this, or is he too foobar for my Goblin Tower?
You shot it through his entire intestine. He's dead, dude.
Well, you know, Goblin Heal. Let's, fingers crossed.
Can I like raise him from?
You roll a 4. You put your hands over Artur.
I'm so sorry.
You try to Goblin Heal. It does 0.5 health. He spits blood and continues to writhe on the ground. It is Shardeep's turn.
Can I try some
All right,
surgery?
let me magic this shit.
Okay. What do you want to do? What's your magic?
I want to fucking heal him.
You want to heal him? You do have the magical ability over here.
How many extra points does he have in plus medicine?
Shardeep is a wizard. He's not too talented in the mortal arts, but he does have a heal spell.
Okay.
So he
Wait. Can't I make myself a doctor by giving myself a license?
Do you want my license? I'll do anything to remedy the
Give my fucking
situation.
license
All
back.
right, all right. Shardeep does have the ancient wizard spell of resurrect. So we will
Please.
roll on
Okay.
resurrect.
Classic mage.
We
spell.
will roll
Yeah, classic.
mage.
Yeah.
You'll roll on resurrect. It is a 12. Okay.
I don't know what that does.
Well, Artur moves and thrives on the ground, blood spilling from every orifice
I can help.
until he finally
You
stops.
stay the fuck away.
Until he finally stops moving. Shardeep goes over to it. It's clear Artur is dead, but he waves his hands, and out from Artur's body comes a spirit in the shape of Artur. He is a ghostly visage for now, and he begins to speak to Winks.
Okay.
She fucking killed me, Winks! She fucking killed me!
I thought it was gonna
Now,
help.
to be fair, I did say that we didn't have a good doctor. That wasn't really doctor stuff. I'll take a little blame. You looked hungry. I said, hey, you got some food. Let's end it.
Oh, Mr. Rue, don't eat that.
He's,
Okay, listen. Okay, hey, listen, I don't got a lot of time, all right? I don't know about magic. I'm a fucking hellhound.
all right.
I got about 24 hours, so I'm going to get you through this forest. But
We promised to help you hunt now that we have.
help me hunt. I'm a fucking ghost, you dumb little bastard. All right? I'm going to go. You're going to follow me. You're
I
gonna go.
freed you from your
Is she talking to me?
cage.
Get her to stop talking to me.
I want
You
you to be released now and feel and just open with the wilderness
This
that
is-
you lived in.
This
I-
is
Do I
classic
have
Artur, is
a
what
mute
this is.
spell?
What was it?
Do I have a mute spell?
A mute spell. Do you have a mute spell? Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
Matrix style. Suck
Yeah.
the mouth off.
What do you want
All
to
right.
do?
I want to mute needles. If I listen to the girl that killed my dog more, I'm gonna go insane.
I never meant you harm. I think this is a good talking
All right,
point
let
where we
me
can
roll,
open
let
a
me figure it out.
dialogue.
It's a 5. You wave your Shardeep waves his hand towards Needles with anger and betrayal in his face, attempting a mute spell. It does not work, but Needles does have to sneeze after every sentence for the next 3 turns.
Oh god, I'm tilted.
All right.
The heroes walk through the forest of fuckery, guided by the spirit dog Artur.
So I'm walking closely behind Artur in front of everybody else now. I guess Shardeep's still in the back, right? He's taking it slow. Okay. So as we're walking, I'm kind of talking to the spirit, and I ask Artur how long he thinks it'll take us to make it through the forest of fuckery.
The forest of fuckery? It ain't too big. To see the trickery is of the forest of fuckery, huh? There's a lot of winding paths, but if you're a hellhound, never get lost. You always got light there, Winks. So we're gonna go. By the way, I fucking hate you. We're gonna go straight, left, right, left, down under the tree, above a tree, and we're gonna go to the temple. Temple's the only way out.
The temple.
Temple.
Okay. I passed that along to everyone else. There's a temple. We're going to it. I'm getting tired.
Critical
Fuck
failure
you.
as you try to explain. You attempt to explain what is going on, where you guys are going, into the forest of fuckery. However, you get things a little mixed up. After Artur says to go right, you don't pay attention, and you tell them all to go left. You start to walk away as Artur makes a sharp 90-degree turn in the other direction.
Okay.
Right over here, Winks. I'm gonna go right over here. Just keep following me.
All right. So
You are now alone.
now I'm solo walking left, and everyone else is walking right.
No,
We're
you're
all
all
walking
walking
left with you.
left, and
Oh, we're
Artur
all
just
walking
made a
left.
right.
Okay, and I haven't.
It is Shardeep's turn.
Okay. All right.
Do
Shardy.
Can I roll to notice this?
Yes, you do
Okay.
have quite a lot of perception.
Clairvoyance, dude.
It is unfortunately a 3.
God damn.
Weighted dice.
Shardeep looks around, and he suddenly notices a small butterfly. He stares at the butterfly, wistfully thinking of times past, the times he spent in this forest alone from his father and lover. He fills him with joy. However, he does not notice Artur has gone missing.
I named the butterfly Sumail.
Roll on that. You do.
Alright.
Instantly.
All right.
All
Pet
right.
Sumail.
Shardeep has quite the affinity for animals.
Indeed. Floating like a butterfly.
Ogres, dude. All right, it is your turn, Needles.
Stop sneezy.
I do have this true north compass, so if we do get lost, it's always going to be pointing north. And since you have your hot ship pointing east or west, whatever it is, maybe we can kind of combine that to direct ourselves out of here. I just think we better have a backup plan. Got to keep prepared in case bad things happen, because sometimes they do, and it's not anyone's fault.
Okay. I'm going to look at my compass of desire again and see if it's pointing
That's
in
a
the direction.
pretty good
we're
idea,
Great.
Murder Cannon. Needles. I apologize.
Ooh, 18. You look at your compass of
Bastard.
desire,
At you.
and the needle spins rapidly in every direction before doing, going straight north. It points directly north, and there seems to be a very unused path under a log. So, yeah,
Okay. I would like to.
wasn't 18. So,
Okay. I'm going under the log.
okay.
I cannot fit under that. Winks?
I'm wiggly. So guys, I'm gonna wiggle under this here log. It literally says that on my character sheet. I'm a wiggly little goblin.
Yeah, I did write wiggly.
I'm also nimble,
Is
aka
that how you
small
spell
and
wiggly?
fast. Well, you know, in Goblin Town. So,
did,
guys, I'm gonna wiggle in. I'm gonna see what's on the other side of this little cubby here. Let's see what the compass of desire.
Well, it is Bartran's turn, so you will
Okay.
do that next.
Okay,
But
great.
it is Bartran's turn.
So he's starting to climb under the log.
Yeah, he's moving towards the log.
Smoog, I need you to keep an eye on him. He's very, very wiggly, this one, apparently.
Smoog jumps down from Bartran's pack and
Cool.
jumps on the back of Quinks. Together, they go under the log and through the forest off on their own. All right. Shardeep, you have one more move before we continue.
Alright, so you remind me of like what the fuck everybody is doing right now.
Okay. So Winks and Smoog are currently crawling under a log
You
because
might want to explain what Smoog is. Too.
Smoog is a small
Yeah, I don't
lizard.
know what that is.
He shoots fire. It's pretty simple. Him
Okay.
and Winks are crawling under a log. Annie is sneezing after every sentence as she and Bartrand and you stand in the middle of the forest. It is very dark. You hear noises all around you, and you have lost Artur, your spirit guide through the woods. However, Sumail still lingers in the area, fluttering above your head.
Alright, I want to find out where Artur is.
Okay?
I don't really give a shit about these guys. Where's my
Okay.
fucking dog?
Let's roll
It's
it
all
out.
about our tour,
All right.
baby.
All right, you rolled a 3.
What the fuck?
Shardeep yells into the forest, Artur! It carries out, and you start to hear growls coming out from the woods behind you. Time is running out. If you do not move from this location soon, those peering golden eyes in the forest will soon be upon you. It is now...
Do
Yeah.
do we know that they're all enemies? I mean, maybe they saw us befriending our tour, and they're like, I gotta get into some of that. I mean, they have such a bond. You know, wilderness creatures can be lonely too, and I don't think we should undervalue that just because they aren't human.
If you can take the flesh and meat cannon and do to them what you did to the first one, I think we're going to be just fine.
We've worked out the kinks. I think it's going to be all golden from here. I think we should really try to befriend the creatures and get
hello.
some some more guidance as we
Who
move
does this
forward.
at home? I don't know why he was eating shoes. I'm sorry. All right. So, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I would like to, I did sneeze, you
She
bitch.
Weird.
I would really like to call out to these wilderness creatures growling and ask them what they want, if they want to be friends, if they want to just help us along the way, because we're all good people.
Now, just to inquire, she does not speak animal
does not
of any
speak to
sort.
animals,
So, okay, I just wanted to double check.
So as she's screaming to the animals.
No, hold on.
Oh,
That's an 11. Needles calls out into the eyes of the forest, asking if they would like to be friends and if they would like to, be cool. She hears a small whimper come out, and suddenly it is extinguished by and blood is heard in the forest. The
So
creatures get closer.
that didn't work. I think we should just haul ass.
indeed.
Is that
That
good?
is the correct
Alright, hold
move.
on.
Quickly, Chardeep, lead us through the forest.
So, am I under the
You're
log yet?
you're
or-
past the
Wait,
log,
so-
you're moving out. You three are still in the center room. It's almost Winks' turn. We'll see what happened to him shortly. But the three of you are together, and the animals are encroaching upon you now that Winks and the Forever Light have left the area.
Okay, I took the torch with me.
You
right?
did.
Okay.
Oh, so we're in the dark.
You're in the
Totally.
dark.
Well, we're fucked.
Oh, there's a wizard. He can cast magic. Light up our way.
Yes, I will. Okay, so can I don't know, illuminate a dildo or something to light
Yes.
the way?
I have the dildo.
That is the
Alright,
perfect
I take the dildo, I grasp it firmly in my hand, and alright, let's see if I can light this thing.
Okay. Shardeep attempts to light the dildo. Oh, I've lost my 20. There it is. That's a 15. All right, Shardeep
Finally.
rubs his hands together and creates a small ethereal flame in his hand. He is a wizard after all, and rubs it gently but slowly on the dildo.
Centrally
Several
even.
faster and faster, creating more and more friction. Going, oh, until it finally explodes into a flame, a torch. You can see several paws retreat back as they move into the darkness away from the flame.
I've had a lot of practice.
Let's
Well
get back
done,
to Winks.
Shardeep.
It is
That
Winks' turn. Winks and Smoog. They have gone under the log, and they are moving forward, looking for anything in their path. You do remember, although you forgot to explain it to your colleagues, that this was part of the original instructions given to you by our tour.
That's true. And so I heard them screaming, but I don't know that they've actually left. I've heard some commotion from the other side of the hole.
No,
Right.
they haven't left. They're
Oh,
still there.
they're still just
they
kinda
got a
lingering
light,
there?
and the
Okay.
creatures went back.
All right, so yeah, Smoog and I just want to. I want to keep on walking down this hole. I want to see how far I can go before I have something interesting to report back.
All right. You roll a 10. You do continue down the path, lighting it with your forever torch. Through that path, you find a small cave, crawl through, and you see something across from you. It looks like it's emitting light. Could it be our tour, or could it be something else? Will you approach it?
I will ask. Can I talk to Smoog? He's an animal, so I can talk
Yes,
to him.
you
Okay.
can actually talk to Smoog. We never thought about
I
that.
never really thought.
That's good.
I actually didn't realize he was an animal until just now. So
very good.
okay, I want to ask Smoog to slither down and check it out and see if it looks like Artor because he's smaller and faster.
Okay. They're all 15.
Smoog's
You look at
excellent.
Smoog and tell him to do something, and tell him to do just that. He nods appropriately to you and scuttles down, looking forward. He comes back and looks at you, and he stands on both of his hind legs, and gives you a firm thumbs up.
Okay, so it's Artor. Okay, I want to walk back and report back that I think I see Artor on.
Okay.
Well, I want to walk back.
all right. Annie, Needles, your turn.
I feel like my contributions have been undervalued in this group, and I'd really just like to take a moment to address that with all of us here. I feel like
All right.
we all have to
You want me
be.
to roll on that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna roll. Needles starts to talk to her compadres, apologizing and explaining why all these terrible things happened to her. She rolls a 9. So everyone begrudgingly nods their heads and gives a...
No, I'm pissed.
Shardeep appears to be pissed, but he's being quite civil about
Shardeep has +5 in deception.
it. All right, it is Bartran's turn.
Well, Needles, tell you what, we can talk about this. Why do not we plan to have you sit on shoulder and gripe to me while we leave? But in the meantime, many eyes in the woods on us now, and we need to get in that hole somehow. I'm quite large, and I probably won't fit. Do you know a way to lubricate me so I can get into the hole?
Well, there is something we can do.
Oh.
It would involve some difficult things on my part. We could kill the beast
Look, all right.
and use
I
its
got a lot of
blood
practice in this.
to
Got a lot of
lather
practice
you.
in lubrication.
Wait, what was that?
I can
Shardy?
do some. I got a lot of practice in lubrication.
Perfect, Chardeep. You are the man for the job.
I
got
you know,
you.
I will hand this off to him. I think it's important that we all contribute to make a functional group.
All right, let me roll my magic, my lube magic.
Shardeep rolls a 6 on his
Oh,
little magic.
jeez.
From the back of his pocket, Shardeep presents the Cherry Rouge patented lubrication. He puts it all over Bartran, trying to lube him up to get him through the cave. However, he forgets that this is the Icy Hot brand for sensual evenings. And this
Oh
is the hot.
Oh.
It is rubbed all over Bartran's naked body
Oh.
as he burns with a more than zesty feel.
Quick, follow me. Oh. I dive into the hole.
So let me just remind you guys what is occurring.
Please.
Several animals are encroaching upon you, bayed only away from the light of the dildo torch. You just took a moment to rub lubrication, fiery hot sexual lube all over the strongest man in the party. And while that was happening, Needles was also apologizing to everyone.
Trying
Winx
to start a
appears
dialogue is more
from-
important.
This is the most important part.
Winx appears from
Oh, I
under the
got
log
this.
and happens upon this scene.
Okay, so Smoog is with me, right? So Smoog goes right. I tell him to go back to Bartran. Can they talk to each other, by the way, Smoog and Bartran? They've got their own little, like, Han and Chewie thing going on.
I speak dragon.
Okay, we're going to roll on
I
that.
gotta roll on that. No, you got a 2.
I unlearned dragon.
Fucking- do you speak dragon? Did we write that down? Speaks dragon? Yeah, okay.
It's my
Okay.
first language,
He
in
does
fact.
speak dragon.
So he speaks to. Okay,
He
so
speaks
those
dragon,
two.
but
figure it out.
he got a 2, so he speaks it very rudely. It's
Okay.
very rude, but Smook forgives him.
Okay, gang. So,
Forgiveness is really crucial.
Yeah. He gets all the pronouns wrong. But
so under this log, there's a little there's a little tunnel, and at the end we found a light. Now,
so you're saying that you just happened upon that scene and you're 100% business?
yeah,
Hey,
Winx,
normal.
how does he get to be top merchant? Business all the time.
I don't judge, dude. I drank like a gallon of semen 2 days ago. I'm not phased by
What
a
the
lubricated muscle man. Sunsfan was the king,
All right,
and
moving on.
it was a whole thing. So anyway, I come back. I look surprised, but I get to business. There
Okay,
you go.
great. So you tell everybody about it.
We're rolling on me getting to business. Okay,
Right.
let's
No,
do
no,
it.
no.
Oh.
Suddenly, from the log, you see a ghostly head appear. It is Artur. He has
Very
followed
good.
you back to the group and says hello to Winx. Hey, you guys get lost, huh? I got the fucking temples right through this cave. Come on, let's go.
You
I
were
got
right.
about 2 more hours of life left. Let's roll it, eh?
You were right. We were left. Let's do it, big guy.
Hey, that's a good meme. Let's go.
So guys, they see our tour. I guess I say what I translate that
Yes.
that to the group,
Yes, you do. Oh,
and
no.
it's a roll.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, get your shit
Oh
together.
my god.
Is it a one?
Oh, another
it
one.
Was a
What did you
sarcastic- It was a
get?
1. It's another 1. I don't even know what
Oh
to...
my-
Okay.
As you explain the situations to your compadres, the log collapses from you moving, getting so excited. It falls through Artur's head and he
What the
dissipates.
He's a ghost.
He is.
I'm not the only one that has killed our tour
He
now. I
also
think we
dissipates.
can bond over
Winx,
this.
you killed a
The-
ghost.
All right,
Hold on one
I'm
sec.
pissed.
The light from the dildo is starting to fade.
Oh, no.
The darkness encroaches and you hear the animals getting closer upon you again.
God.
I can't believe you rolled a
All right.
not explaining for the second.
is it my turn?
It is your
Yes.
turn, Shardeep.
All right, I'm very upset here. These motherfuckers have killed the only friend that I had in my entire life. Twice.
Artur. Your boy Artur, yeah.
Yep.
And I'm finally in a position where I'm in the woods, and I'm so close to my lifelong dream of just fucking dying in here. I'm gonna take these motherfuckers with me. So I would like to seal all the entrances, or seal all the exits, and just wait for these like animals to come in.
All right.
Here we go.
Shardeep looks at the 3 compatriots that he has had, and his
This is
fury.
fucking.
Go
This
ahead.
is for fucking Harambe. Alright, let's roll.
He screams at the top of his lungs, "This is for Harambe," and pounds his fist into the ground. It appears Shardeep is betraying you, hoping to kill you into the forest of fuckery so that you may never escape. As his fists hit the ground, that's a critical hit.
You only roll ones and
Okay,
20.
round.
So way to die.
Where
I
did
give
we
you a
get
new
these
die.
dice? Because this
I'm
is
serious.
ridiculous.
I will show
Can
you.
we-
I'll
can we
switch
trade
out
out the
dice.
dice?
We're
Give me
switching
new
a
dice.
die. Pick a die. Any
All right,
die.
all right.
This one? This one.
Sure.
Take that
New
one.
dice. But
Okay.
that's a critical hit somehow. Listen, you think this is easy for me? Basically, I said he wants to kill you all, and I just said he does it and then some. But let me tell you. The ground shudders as the light, and what small light makes it through the canopy seals. You start to hear the animals howl as magic pounds throughout the dirt. Sumail, the butterfly above him, starts to grow and grow. What were tiny little insect legs become large biceps, and a giant Mothman appears. Shardeep has used his powers to seal all exits around you, and Sumail has become one ripped-ass butterfly.
Okay.
Shardeep stands on top of the shoulders of the butterfly, points at you, and looks like it's time for your demise.
Okay, I would like to gesture at my rope of long, which is still dangling, I guess, over one of the walls that he built. That, like, how are we trapped in here exactly?
He shut all the lights off, and then it's complete darkness. The torch has gone out.
Okay, so it's complete darkness.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't gesture. Instead, I yell, "The rope of long, quickly!" and run in the direction where I last remember the rope.
Can you be a
being.
little more descriptive?
Well, no. Because I don't want Shardeep and his angry
Roll.
Sumail to
Okay,
get
that
to
is
our-
a 7. You follow the rope, pulling it down with you as all 3 of you run down the rope of long, pulling and pulling all of your hands. You can
Hold
hear
on, I'm gonna
behind
turn
you.
on my light.
What's that?
'Cause it's like super dark in my room.
He's gonna turn
I'm
on a
gonna
real
turn on
life
my
light.
light.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was about... So Shardeep yells as you run past Sumail, his thundering butterfly legs pounding against the dirt, moving the whole thing like an earthquake. Shardeep yells from behind you. Right? Is he gone?
He had to go turn on
He's
his
gone.
light.
here.
Well,
No,
he
he's back.
yells.
Alright,
He's,
alright.
Shardeep yells threats on the shoulders of Sumail as you run down the rope. Go ahead.
Oh. You donkey fuckers, it's time to die.
You donkey fuckers! He yells. It's time to die. It is Needle's turn.
I feel like this is some sort of conflict that we can't work through. So I say we fuck up the butterfly and haul
At
ass
this
the end
moment,
of the
I
rope.
interject and ask for a rundown
That's
of
you.
her equipment and spell casting because it seems like. Do you have anything of value?
A heart of gold. I have a magnet, a medical bag with health potions, a teeth necklace which contains teeth magic ? And a carrion cannon where I can
Okay.
clearly load flesh into my tube and release with incredible accuracy.
So in this situation, that's a solid negative.
I am going to try really hard, though. I think it's important that we all put our efforts in collaboratively and keep an open dialogue.
I agree.
You want to roll on that?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 3. You call back to him and say, "Can we talk about this?" Shardeep responds.
Eat a dick.
Continue. It is Bartran's turn.
Very good. My friends, I must make room for you to escape. Never fear, he cannot hold me here. I will follow after you, but run for now. I will catch you soon. And I turn around with my not-so-great hammer, and I run at the Mothman.
Whoa.
Okay?
Risky.
Are you still icy hot going on now?
Yeah, he's still...
Icy hot. The key here, right, is that I want to make Shardeep as uncomfortable as possible.
Okay.
Okay? I know that he has deep-seated issues with
Yes,
this.
and you are
And I feel like
currently-
the sexual lube, giant man jumping on him, is going to really
This
do
could
some
work.
damage, okay?
Very unique.
I fully support
Very
this
good.
plan.
All right, here we go.
Yo, in this story, I'm lovers with Sir Action Slacks. You think anything you can do can make me afraid?
I I am bigger.
You rolled an 11, so it goes slightly above as you expected. You run towards him, flailing around with your hot, literally hot body, saying, "Come here, lover. Come here, mates. Come here, lover. Come see mother."
Oh, man.
Shardeep responds.
There's some really deep
All right,
shit going on.
Shardeep, it is your turn. You are on the shoulders of Sumail, the giant butterfly, running towards them with intent to kill. What would you like to do?
I would like to light this entire place on fucking fire.
Okay. Great idea.
Flame strike, nice.
You rolled an 11. You start out from Shardeep's hands comes magma as he shoots it at the trees. The trees are ablaze behind you. You can hear screaming and cracking from all sides of the forest as he runs towards you. Sumail is getting closer as the rope continues on your run. Time is running out. It is Winx's turn. What a sigh.
I kind of just want to keep running. I think that's I want to keep this turn simple. There's nothing special. I'm trying to get back. So how close are we to the beginning of the rope, though, at this point?
You don't know. It's the forever
Okay.
rope. I mean, it could go forever. You've been walking for days. You don't know that. But
Days have passed?
it's the forest of fuckery. You don't even know. Time doesn't mean anything. in the
Okay,
forest
so
of
you're all
fuckery.
disoriented. Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to keep running.
Okay, you roll a 6. They run and they run down the rope, slipping on the rocks and slightly slowing down. Sumail is catching up. You have until the end of this turn to do something. It is Needle's turn.
Well, we're fucked.
Continue. Come on.
I regret
You
running.
can think of something.
So there's magma coming after us, right? Or is
No, he's just running after you, setting the forest up. Behind you, the forest is ablaze, and the butterfly is slowly encroaching. In front of you, the rope seems to stretch into infinity of darkness. You're starting to trip and run out of stamina. Time is not of the essence. You cannot go back. You can only move forward. Bartran has run at Sumail, still screaming about his naked hot body.
Well, I think it's about time to put the king's lightning staff to work.
Ho! What would you like to do?
I would like to try to zap the delicate wings and or biceps of the butterfly that is charging.
Okay.
Specifically the biceps.
Oh, no. What did
That's
I
a
get?
20.
That's a 2.
Oh.
That's a 2.
Guys, I think effort's a really big factor here, and we should
Needles produces the lightning rod and shoots it
God.
at Shardeep and Sumail. The lightning misses, catching the other side of the rope on fire. The fire is spreading on the rope, much like a fuse on a stick of dynamite. You must continue to run or let go of the rope soon. It is Bartran's turn.
Is lube flammable?
I don't know, but I do not care if a Bartran does not fear
From personal
fire.
experience, lube is flammable.
Okay.
God.
Good to
So,
know.
you want to make you a human
stream
fireball
lockdown,
and
it
just
said?
kind of YOLO into that
I
thing?
don't know. All right, go ahead.
Absolutely.
I think
Burn me, for I cannot. And I run at Sumail.
Hey, hold on 1 second. They said that stream.
Looks normal to me.
Okay, looking good. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's just some retard.
Yeah.
So I run, screaming at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Temple Core! I say as I run at him,
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, go.
and I swing my not-so-great hammer, repeatedly smashing into him, screaming, "Smoke to my aid!" as I smash into Sumail's legs and arms and all that.
All right.
And
Don't you have
I'm
to roll
totally
for
okay
that
with
shit?
fire.
Bartran has summoned Tempered Core, our Overwatch ripoff, with Not So Great Hammer, where he pounds his enemy into submission. He has double health, double damage for only 1 turn, and he has invoked Smoog as well. Let's see how much damage he deals. That is a lowly 6. But he has beaten Sumail. He is beating him, screaming Tempered Core. His body ripples with the lube. Shardeep seems visibly disturbed by what is happening. Sumail has several hits all over his feet. He is slowing down. However, he took very minimal damage, only 2 out of 100 HP.
That's okay.
Okay. But he's slow. You got a little bit more time. You got a turn and a half. It is Shardeep's turn.
Alright, can I infuse Sumail with lightning? And like give him like Storm Spirit's ult or something?
Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, that is a 1.
God damn!
Oh, no.
it's not just me.
I just
Shardeep
gave you a different die.
raises his hands to the light and to the skies and calls forth a powerful lightning spell to infuse the very essence of lightning within Sumail. However, as he puts his hands on the back of the head of Sumail and infuses the lightning bolt, Sumail starts to twitch. It appears that the spirit of the storm has become too weak, and Sumail's body begins to crumble as he explodes, never being relevant again. Sumail is dead. Shardeep falls to the ground, drained of his power, and the heroes stop running quite as fast. However, he is still intent on killing you.
And the forest is still aflame.
The forest is aflame behind you, and the rope is
Damn that
aflame as
fucker,
well.
I told him to eat more. That stupid sub 100-pound kid.
All right.
So,
but-
Shardeep is just laying on the forest floor, kind of twitching around. and
Shardeep is done. Oh, Shardeep is okay. Sorry, Sumail is done. He exploded in a ball of lightning.
You guys want to attempt some surgery?
So
He is. Oh, he still wants to kill you.
No, I
and
know,
he is
that's
simply
why
catching
we
his
can
Attempting surgery.
attempt some surgery.
you're
so I
saying
have,
we'll brutally murder him.
Surgery.
well, so I have an idea now.
Yes.
Given that the forest is on flame, and our big problem was that the forest was dense and hard to travel through, once this whole charade is done, we should have a nice little path to get one step closer to the Bleeding Hills. So I think we need to try to wait this one out and buy time, because the fire might actually help us in the long run here.
All right. The forest
So-
burns around you, and the rope, you all let go because it is burning all the way, just like a fuse. The forever rope is gone. The forest burns in a circle around you. There are no more animals. The forest is simply you and Shardeep. You wait to see what happens, buying time, and you roll a 17. The forest goes in. Shardeep feels the heat from behind him as he is being drained of most of his magic. This is not his greatest day. You can see pain in his eyes as he gasps for breath. Time is now on your side. It is Needle's turn.
You want to harvest some organs?
Yes, very much. Very much would like to do that.
Is that cool with you?
Oh, God. Winks looks at the ground and just gives up and says, sure, do what you will. Enjoy.
Needles produces her bone saw and begins to run at Shardeep, saying that she will perform some helpful surgery upon him. It is a 19. She takes a very large swing at Shardeep, cutting a huge gash into his chest, dealing a massive 12 damage, opening him up to bleed damage. He has 16 HP left as he sits on the floor gasping for air. It is Bartran's turn.
You know, I thought we were going to talk about this, but hard way. Let's go.
Shardeep, I'm sorry, but you have shown us the way through the forest, and for that I am ever thankful. And then I am going to crush him with the not-so-great hammer.
Okay.
Repeatedly.
That's not how I saw that one going. That's an 18. You raise not so great hammer and slam it into the open wound that has been created by Needles. Shardeep shudders under the weight and is pinned to the ground, dealing a massive 12 damage. I believe he has 1 HP left. If
One
my math,
HP.
1 HP left.
All right.
Shardeep, it is your turn.
Here we go. In my last final moments,
Oh boy.
I look at these motherfuckers that killed my friends, took me from my home, but
We're actually.
I'm about to know release. I would like to share that with them, and so I want to techie suicide these motherfuckers all around me. Just take all my last magic and just blow everything the fuck.
Okay, we're gonna roll on that.
If this is a 20.
It is a 7. So, Shardeep plays.
little worried about
Before
that
that
one.
goes, I would like to do one roll as your DM,
Yep.
and I'll tell you what happens depending on this roll.
Okay.
Oh, sure,
you
we
ready?
trust you.
I'm ready.
This is it.
You have the choice.
Oh, it's only a 6. Shardeep raises his hands and invokes a powerful magic. All he has left, it is the magic suicide, a wizard's most powerful spell. He is going to blow himself with whatever is left, quite like when he lived with Cherry Rush. He raises his hands and plunges it into the gaping hole inside him. You feel energy, quite like when he lived with Cherry Rush. Anywho, his body shakes, and out from the forest, you see a familiar face. It is the face of Artur. He is a ghost. He did not die.
What?
He just dissipated because a log fell on me. He's a fucking ghost. He still had 2 hours left. His eyes are sad as he looks at his friend. And he says words that everyone can hear. Buddy, he says. Shardeep looks at him and gets one more sentence before he explodes.
Oh, you motherfucker! You're probably going back to secret anyways.
Go roll that dice. And he does! Shardeep's body quakes, and the ground around him explodes. However, it was only a 6. So the damage is not too bad on you. You all receive 3 damage being thrown, much like an action movie explosion. In the crater, there is nothing, but the shard remains of his clothing and one very seared and destroyed dildo. Shardeep is no more. However, from over where you do see Artur, you see a new silhouette, a ghostly figure. It is the spirit of Shardeep. He looks happy, and Artur looks at him and says, "Now we can be in the forest together." He goes, "Hey, we can be here together, huh?" Out also from the woods, you do not see Sumail. Shardeep and his friend, spirits of the woods, can now address you. Go ahead. Hold on. We'll give it to Shardeep. Shardeep, it's your choice now. You can do whatever you want. You're a spirit of the woods, forever tied to this place, as are most in the forest of fuckery who die here. Go ahead.
God damn it! I didn't know I'd be fucking here forever now.
Sorry, dude. That's the forest of fuckery. You got fucked. That's why they call it the forest of fuckery. You're stuck here forever.
Do I still have magic?
No, you're a ghost.
God damn it!
Sorry.
All right.
Last words to the group. Shardeep.
You fucking asshole.
Shardeep dissipates.
People
after
seem to
his
say
last
that a
words.
lot to us.
Yeah,
As him-
frequent words.
Yeah,
Him
we've
and
heard that from a
Artur,
couple of people.
Shardeep dissipates. His spirit goes. Artur starts walking into the woods, and then he says, "Hey, Winks! What's up, man?
What's going on?
Artur sticks to his promises, huh? I got about 10 seconds left. You burnt the whole fucking forest down. You go straight, that leads you right into the Temple's Pass. You're good to go, buddy. Have
All
a good
right.
one. I fucking hate you.
Thanks, Artur.
Me and Shardeep gonna go hang. See ya."
Good luck.
And Shardeep dissipates into the woods. Then reappears again, because he died in the forest of fuckery. So it's fine. All right. And then he disappears again.
So
Okay.
let's just go straight, guys. I got my true north compass. Should be a straight shot line. I know we haven't had the best luck together, but I feel like this has brought us closer. Achoo.
All right. I tighten my scarf, shuffle my top hat, and nod begrudgingly and say, "All right, let's get to getting. Let's get moving."
All right.
I agree. That was well done, my companions. Very interesting adventure, that one.
Yes, a good fight again.
All right. The last roll, it is a standard 13.
Sorry.
Oh,
And the goodbye music.
yeah. The journey continues as our 3 heroes walk through the forest that has now been burned down. However, as you pass these burning stumps, you do see trees growing exceedingly quickly in the replacement. It appears that the forest of fuckery never stops growing, for there is always someone to be fucked.
We must hurry.
No, you're fine. Everything's fine. it's a nice scene. All right.
It's rebirth.
Yeah,
it's
it's
energy.
beautiful.
It's
Yes.
just the earth.
The sky is starting to darken again, but as you move through the forest, suddenly it begins to open up. You look behind you, and the dark forest is behind. You are out of the forest of fuckery and at the entrance of the temple to the Bleeding Hills. Congratulations, you have survived this trial. But will they survive the next? Find out next time, next week, on Duckers and Dragons.